mother's here, Cass. Would you like me to leave a message? I'll make sure it gets to her.
So I'm starting off with the powder and just marking off my cuts, and I'm looking at a reference photo. And now I'm taking Third Degree, or this is Artex by Krylon. They come in two parts. You don't want to cross-contaminate them because you'll ruin the whole thing. So when you have about an equal part by weight or eyeballing it, you mix it together and then you can apply it to wherever you like. And I'm applying it in cut shapes. That makes sense. If any of you guys get that, you're welcome. But I'm just creating two sides of the cuts, and then I'm smoothing it out with a spatula and a stipple sponge. And I'm making sure to work fast because I have a 5-minute working time. And if you want to do this look, I would suggest doing several little batches of silicone than one big batch of silicone, which I did. Then you'll have some which are dry and not easy to work with. So create small little batches. That will be your best bet. And some quick trivia about this movie. There was a lot of hauntings that happened on set and unexplained things, like sets burning down, actors dying, and things like that are no bueno. So they said that the set of Exorcist was haunted. Ooh. So you're going to take a light foundation color, which I'm already albino, so it's my normal foundation, and I'm taking a little bit of a green cream color, and then I'm mixing those together and applying that all over my face. And now I'm taking a translucent powder and I'm applying it all over my face to set all the cream so it doesn't move and slip. Now I'm taking this dark red shade from the same palette that I was using the green, and I'm applying that on the inter-tear ducts of my eyes to deepen them. Now I'm going to go in with a brush and the darkest color, and I'm going to deepen this further. And I'm going within the powder, my beauty blender with my foundation color, and the colors from that wheel, and a little bit of bronzer to deepen my eye sockets. Now I'm taking the same bronzers that I was using before, and I'm contouring my face to make me look sickly and ill, just contouring all the muscles, like my cheekbones, my temples, my collarbones, just to sink in me further. Going back in with the red shade from the bruise wheel, and I'm just adding irritation to all my cuts. Now I am taking an alcohol activated palette, and I'm going to go in with aged blood, the blood tone, and the bruise tone. I use the bruise tone around my cuts, and I use the blood and the aged blood inside of the cuts. And I use the aged blood to go in the center of the cuts, just to add depth and an illusion that the cut is actually deep. And I make sure to go back in and out with my beauty blender just so it doesn't look so caked on my face, because I want it to look like it's under the skin, not on top of the skin. So now I'm going to take some clotted blood. This is Fresh Scratch by Krylon, and I'm going to take a spatula and I'm going to place that inside of my cuts. And then I take my finger and dab out the clotted blood so it looks more irritated around the cuts. And I use a napkin just to add more texture. I'm adding a little bit more foundation so it looks more under the skin. I end up going back in with a lot more green because a lot of my green has faded away. And now I'm taking foundation and I'm scrunching my lips very hard so it creates little divots where the foundation didn't hit, so it looks like my lips are very crusty. Now I'm taking whatever clotted blood that's left on my spatula and I'm creating that to go in the little crevices. And now I'm taking some running blood just to add a little bit more texture. I didn't want it to run on my face, just to be in there.
Do we have green food coloring?
So I'm taking gelatin, which I have a recipe on my channel, you can go check that out. And I'm taking the cream colors that I was using before because I didn't have green food coloring. I used the green, the yellow, and my foundation. And I mix them all together to make the color that I want.
Can you ever seen the movie, Mom? Valid question. PC throat scene. Classic. Technically, it was made out of cream, like pea soup. That's what I just said. PC throat. Amanda, this is going to help with this. This is projectile vomit onto someone, so... Miranda! You already got green hair, so...
Now I'm taking some of the vomit and I'm placing that on my face. And do you like my little family discussion?
Doing this right in front of me. Go in there.
Ew! No, you can't even eat it. That's in my teeth. Do you want some pea soup? There's gelatin in my mouth. You're just jealous, Dad. You want to be as cool as I am. You can't be. You want some?
Oh, it tastes really bad. Bad.
It's gonna be a mixture.
How is your guys' dinner? Is it good? I have pea soup for dinner. You love me.
Now I'm taking the same bruise wheel I had before and I'm just dirtying up my arms with pretty much all the colors. Just taking my beauty blender and dapping them all over my arms just to create a nice gross texture. So now I'm applying a bald cap, which my mom helped me with because I had makeup all over my fingers. And then I'm applying a brown wig, which I didn't have a wig with bangs, but I just made it work. It's Reagan 15 years from now. You know, she's just styling. And you're done. I hope you like my little tribute to my favorite makeup artist, Dick Smith. See you guys next time. Bye.
Hello, I am Pippi Longstocking.
Picture or video? Video.
What's it? Hey, Kathy. There's a twerking right here.